you're looking to play Lego Minecraft Fortnite, well, follow me. I'm going to show you guys the ropes. You spawn into your world. What do? You can talk to this person. They'll give you an explanation and direction on where to go. But who listens to tutorials nowadays? So flip that. We're just going to run off this way. Pick up some food. Pick up some wood here. Yeah, you need some of that. And then you're going to need to pick up some granite, I believe is what they call it in this game, which is just rocks. You need to pick up some rocks. Pumpkins are a great source of food. Same with raspberries and corn. Those are going to be the main things you see off spawn as far as I know. Well, and meat, but meat's going to be something you can't just pick up. You have to kill animals for that, but I digress. We're going to go over to this little shack here because this looks like it'd be a good starting point, and we can make this a temporary base, we can say. These chests have some decent loot in them, usually some food, some items, but nothing crazy, of course. Be careful with the local wildlife. As you can see here, they are not too friendly. Right over here you're gonna see your backpack inventory space, and right here your blueprint button. You're gonna, for PC it's gonna be Q. For console, I believe it's the B or circle button, depending on what system you're using. But you're gonna open that up and it's gonna show a campfire. That's what we're gonna be building first. We're gonna build this right here, I guess. And then we're gonna build us a crafting bench right here. There. Those are the two main things that you're gonna need right off rip. You'll need these as you go later on, but we'll talk about those as we go. So once you open up your crafting bench here, you're gonna have your crafting recipes tab over here, and you have a torch and we'll have your pickaxe, axe, and torches right here. We cannot make either of these. We need a little more materials, so let's head back out into the wild and collect those. All right, so this chest here brought us a torch. Now I think there's a glitch going on, so if you have an item in the chest and you take it down and put it directly into your offhand, it's not gonna pop up, as you can see here. You need to make sure it hits your actual inventory and then put it in your offhand, and then it'll show. I'm sure they'll fix that glitch sooner or later, but as of 12/9/2023, it's a glitch still in the game. And I apologize if my camera starts to frame rate lag. I don't know why it's doing that, and I've tried to fix it like 3 times now, and everything I look up is not working. So I'm gonna have to do some more research into it. Future reference, if that happens and I don't catch it right away, that would be why, so I apologize. All right, so now we have the resources. We're gonna go ahead and make a pickaxe, an axe, and actually maybe we should make 2 of each. I will say the starting tools, they don't last very long, so I'd recommend making 2 of each. Yeah, the regular axe only lasted about 3-4 trees ish, so it doesn't last very long. Well, it's raining right now, so if you didn't know, you can't use these tables while it's in the rain. I don't really know why. I guess we'll take it over to the next step instead and build this little shack here. Build it right here, and maybe we can get it to stretch up and over. So the way you're gonna build is you're gonna open up your blueprint tab. You're going to go over to builds or building parts if you want to do custom builds. But for now, we're just going to do a build. You click on whatever it is that's in here that you want to use. Or right off rip, you're just going to have a simple shack. After you level up your stuff a bit, you'll get some more options. You walk on to wherever you put the blueprint and hit start building. It's going to show you the layout of everything you need. So you just walk right up and plop it in there. As you're building it, you're going to want to re-click on the button you use to open your blueprint tab, and then it'll pop up the next set of things. So to give you a better explanation, there's only one piece that's gonna be this rooftop, so I'm gonna place that, and it's not gonna let me place anything else. You're gonna have to open up your blueprint tab to click on the next part that's needed, and then you can place it. Again, don't have any more of those. Gotta open it up to grab the next part, and then you place it. We unlocked a bed, so that's a good intro. Beds are gonna be for setting spawns. They do not sleep through the night, so please make sure you are prepared for the night to come. I recommend making yourself a sword. However, we don't even have it unlocked yet, so we're going to need to upgrade our bench. That's going to take 3 shells and 8 planks. To get planks, you're going to need to make a lumber mill. That's going to go right here. Boop. You're just going to plop in, set the plank blueprint, and then you're going to throw some wooden logs in there to make some planks. We're going to need to go collect some more. Actually, I was mistaken. You do not need to upgrade your crafting table and to get the sword. You just need to place your lumber mill because you need to make wooden rods for the sword. That was my mistake. I was thinking you had to upgrade it, but you do not. You just need to have both of these benches to be able to make a sword. So instead, make sure you set it to wooden rods because this is what you need to make your sword. If you haven't already gotten any meat from the local wildlife, make sure to go ahead and build your grill here. That way you can cook the meat that you get. And then once the sword is complete, I will show you how to go hunting. Now, all these animals you see laying around us, they have more use than just killing for meat. So if you walk up to them, you pet them, it'll drop an egg because it's a chicken. You get this one, drop an egg, and then you can make some fried eggs with these. But my recommendation is as soon as you pet that animal, kill it. It drops the egg, it drops feather, and it drops some meat. That way you can maximize your efforts. So give it a little pet and then give it a pet and then some karate. And you do the same thing for any of the other animals that you can find. Cows will drop milk, sheep drop wool, and I think that's all I can pet. Now, this little guy popped up. If you see any of these, feel free to follow them. They will lead you to some treasure, or they can lead you to some bandits that will drop treasure upon killing them. All you gotta do is follow it. Super simple. It'll take you right to the source. And here we are. A nice golden chest for us. Didn't really have anything too good in there, but you know, it is some extra loot that we didn't have before. So I call that a win. And actually, that little guy led us to a nice little spot. I think we're gonna make our house here because I have always liked making houses on mountains. And this already has somewhat of a house, so I can make my village down here and my house up there. Yeah, that looks good. So now that we are moving, I'm going to reset up a campfire over here for us. And then I'm going to get this place up to where we got that other place. Now, a quick little tip here. If you open up your inventory, and as you can see, ours is full, but we have some duplicate things here that are not stacked to the max. You can just go down here and see what your merge button is for a computer. It's M. You click on that, and it'll merge all of the items together into one stack as much as it can, at least. And our maximum stacks per item are 30, so like we're almost at 30 here, and then it's gonna have to make a new stack. Okay, next up on the agenda, we are going to make our village town hall, our village square, I guess. I just call it a town hall, but we're gonna throw that right here. Bop. We're gonna make it blue. We're gonna make it B for Ben. Confirm. So when you go click E on the village or open it up in whatever system you're using, it's going to show you this screen here. Up here, you're going to see Village Hub, and this is going to show you what villagers you have here that living in the village, and it's going to tell you all the things you can get. Tier 1's going to be friendly visitors visit the village. So you'll have villagers come by, and that's how you ask them, hey, do you want to live here? Tier 1, you get 1. On tier 3, you get a second. On tier 5, you get a second. Every other tier, you get a new villager. There's also going to be side upgrades, so like villagers gain bonus health when defending. They can cook for you. They can gather resources nearby. You know, lots of different things that you can get upgrades for. Now, the way to upgrade your village, says right now we're only at village level 1. You're going to click up here where it says upgrade village. Right here, it's going to give you what you need to do, which is village rating, which so far, I believe my highest village rating is 8, and it's always been the same thing. Increase your village rating by adding to your village. So what that means is the more things you throw into that big circle around your village hub, the more it's going to be leveled up. So like these benches, or I'm about to put this garden right here, bop, that all adds towards the leveling of the village. I recommend getting the health totems as fast as you can. The reason for that is because you die a lot, and with the health totems you're gonna get literally more than double the amount of hearts that you have now, and it's gonna help you so much. It's a great early game bonus. When I do make them in the tutorial world, I'll show you how to build them, but I'm just saying, you know. All right, at level 4 of the village, and I'm not gonna show every level up that I do because it's gonna be the same thing. You go to the upgrade, you see what you need, you upgrade it. But a level 4 is where it really changes from what you have before, because obviously planks you use with the lumber mill, granite is just rocks, but knot root. We're gonna show you how to get knot root. First, you're gonna have to go over to your crafting table, and as you can see, you still only have the basics. Now is when we're gonna need to upgrade the bench. So we're gonna need 3 shells and 8 planks. So we already have the planks right here. We need shells, and the best way to get shells is to use your pickaxe when you're fighting those shulkers, is what I call them. I don't know what they actually are. They're just the little shell guys that roll around at you. Well, I see one right there. So you're gonna look for a rock with little plants growing out of it. That's gonna be the shulker. I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna eat one of these so I have max health. Okay, so I guess crossbows will also be probably your best bet. But if you attack it with the pickaxe, oh, he's running. He's running. If you attack it with the pickaxe, the second hit he gets stunned, and then that gives you a chance to attack. Make sure you dodge out of the way if he's rolling at you, because that's his strongest attack. Kill them, they're gonna drop these shells right here. They're also sand shells, but right now we don't need that. I got that from a drop. We're going to be looking at the regular shells. Now, something I did want to add real quick here is that upon getting a villager, they do need somewhere to sleep. So please make sure you have as many beds as wired and needed in order to get said villager, because without that they will not stay at your house. They will be like, well, there's no place for me to sleep, so I guess I can't live here. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade our crafting bench here, and voila. So now that we upgraded our crafting bench, we can go ahead and grab this green forest axe. Green forest axes take 3 bone and 3 wooden rods. You're just gonna double click on that or click that on it and then click craft. Either way, totally up to you. We cannot make the pickaxe just yet, and that's because we also need the knot root. So before we go off on this adventure to be able to upgrade for the knot root, we're going to need to deposit. Make sure you have plenty of chests and room to store everything. All right, over here is going to be a cave. As you can see on the map, it's going to mark itself on its own. As soon as you go through here, boop, we're just gonna pop our way right through into the cave. This is where you're gonna find the knot root. Essentially, it's all of the white wood you see laying around. So like this one here, I'm gonna chop that down and get some knot root. Make sure to collect a lot of it if you go in, because you're gonna need it. Like I said, wood is the most needed resource from my experience, at least. We definitely need the marble, but right now we don't have a pickaxe to mine the marble. As you guys can see, if you do come down here for these roots, please be wary of all of the skeletons you will run into. There are a lot of them, and they will kill you if they get the chance. Do not give them that chance. I promise you. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, notification bell, especially if it helped you out at any point. Feel free to leave a comment below. I do read all of them, and thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.